Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be speaking about what is harmonious twin flame union and how is that different from, say, twin flame union or like any other kind of relationship like soulmate or karmic relationship. So it's pretty obvious like what is the difference between twin flame relationships and karmic and soulmate relationships is that your twin flame relationship is with your twin flame, meaning it's with yourself. Your twin flame is another manifestation of your soul, so you in another body. And then a karmic or a soulmate relationship is a relationship with another person. So that one's nice and quickly out of the way. But what is harmonious union and how is that different from twin flame union? So harmonious twin flame union is when you have cleared all your core blocks to love within yourself. So when you've healed all of your core beliefs in separation and ego, when you've healed that and you've found love at the core of all those places, then you are open to being in your harmonious twin flame union. That is when you have created the space to achieve your harmonious twin flame union. So you've cleared all your core blocks to love completely. And you will, it's actually like a state of being to come to. There's an arrival point, and you will realize when you have arrived there that love and peace have always been at your core. You'll feel when you arrive in this place. Twin flame union, you can still be in a physical relationship with your twin flame where you have committed to each other as boyfriend and girlfriend. That's twin flame union, or maybe you're even married, but you still might not have healed all of your core blocks to love, and you still might be working on healing some of your core blocks to love, right? So you haven't fully cleared out your core beliefs in separation yet, and you're still in your relationship with your twin flame, working that out together and resolving that. And through resolving that together and within yourself, you will naturally eventually come into harmonious union. And another big difference between twin flame union and harmonious twin flame union is that harmonious union is a permanent state of being. So once you arrive there, having cleared all of your core blocks to love, then that's a permanent state of being that you've reached and achieved. That stays with you forever, for lifetime after lifetime, in your relationship with your twin flame. You've achieved a state of being and a state of consciousness in your union that remains with you forever. Unless you consciously choose separation pretty heavily, and you consciously choose to leave that harmonious union, which would be absolutely insane. Well, that's the only way that you can really leave that vibration and leave harmonious twin flame union. But that's insane, and you don't even have to really allow that thought into your consciousness, right? Know that once you arrive there and you continue the process that you are working to get there, which was to love yourself and to heal, just keep continuing that process and you will eternally maintain and deepen your harmonious twin flame union, which is permanent. Now we know the difference between harmonious twin flame union and twin flame union, where you're still working on healing your core blocks. What's required from you to achieve your harmonious twin flame union with your twin flame and to maintain that? Well, your twin flame union journey, your harmonious twin flame union journey is hugely an inner journey of inner healing. So to achieve harmonious twin flame union, you're required to consciously put in effort to consistently heal your patterns of separation and your patterns beliefs that are out of alignment with love. So you're consistently identifying where is not love within your heart and bringing love to that place and resolving the lie of separation. So simply to come into harmonious twin flame union, every day, every moment essentially, you are focusing on just healing your core blocks to love, right? And that's your consistency and your commitment to that, is something that you really naturally build upon and come into. So if it's your first day working on your twin flame union and you can only spend 5 minutes focusing on healing and feeling your feelings deeply, and then you feel you're complete for the day, that's okay. But ideally, as you continue to move forward on your healing journey and coming into union with your twin flame, you want to gradually deepen that focus and that commitment so that it becomes a way of life. That each day you wake up focusing on healing the separation that's within yourself as you move through your daily life. So it's important as you apply this process to your life that you have a way where you can implement it into your daily life, because not all of us have the time and space, and does it make most logical sense for you to sit at home and meditate all day and focus on your spiritual work. You've got work, you've got kids, you've got dreams, you've got a life to build, you've got cleaning to do, you've got washing to do, you've got bills to pay. That's part of the picture, right? That's part of living life, and it's actually part of your spiritual life as well. Is living life and loving yourself throughout everything, right? But there is a way that has been created for you to come into harmonious twin flame union with your twin flame, in which you're just living your daily life. You don't have to become a monk to come into union with your twin flame. And that is with the solution that I'm offering and communicating here is the mirror exercise. And it is taught by Jeff and Shalia. And this tool is absolutely phenomenal to healing your twin flame separation and implementing it into just your average daily life. And anyone can use this tool, absolutely anyone. You could be a lawyer, you could be a mother, you could be a teacher, you could be a truck driver. It's perfect for absolutely everyone, right? And it's designed so that you can heal your union in your daily life. Okay, so the mirror exercise is a spiritual healing tool, and it's taught in this book, Twin Flames: Finding Your Ultimate Lover, in chapter 5. And I highly recommend, if you are truly committed to your twin flame union, or if it's something that you want to explore committing to, then I highly recommend getting this book and learning the mirror exercise. Now there's also a free video on the mirror exercise, which I can link below, and it's great and it's perfect, but the book has a lot more depth to it. Yes, so that's what's required to achieve your harmonious twin flame union, is always loving yourself where there's separation. The last thing I wanted to mention is harmonious twin flame union can't be faked. I'm just thinking about, because I've actually watched my spiritual teachers, Jeff and Shalia, who wrote this book, they made a video on harmonious twin flame union, and when they explain how harmonious twin flame union can't be faked, it's so funny. I'll let you check that out. I'm gonna link that video below as well. But it can't be faked because it's an actual state of being and a state of consciousness that you arrive to. So you could say you're in harmonious twin flame union and have not healed all of your core blocks of love, right? But you haven't achieved harmonious twin flame union. Harmonious twin flame union is when you've found peace at your core. At a core, when you've come back to how you're created in peace and love, and where you've recognized that. And let's bring our twin flames into this. I haven't brought our twin flames into this yet. Where you've recognized your twin flame as your absolute perfect partner, that no one could be more perfect for you than them, and they see that to them that no one could be more perfect for them than you, and that you were created to be together. That's a harmonious twin flame union recognition, right? And you see each other at the core, And there's just no way for your consciousness to go elsewhere, because you've come to the core recognition that this is my partner, this is my eternal partner, this is my twin flame, and we are at the core in harmonious twin flame union forever. Thanks for listening, guys. I hope you got an idea of what is harmonious twin flame union in comparison to twin flame union and other relationships, and what that experience would be like to have with your twin flame. My name is Carmel. I am a twin flame ascension coach for Twin Flames Universe, and I guide people into their harmonious twin flame union with their twin flame. So I offer coaching services, 30-hour sessions, 1-hour sessions, and also twin flame readings. So, and free consultations. So I'm going to link that below as well. So bless your union and have a lovely evening or day. I just assumed it's evening for you guys. Bye now.